Welcome back, friends. Summer temperatures are quickly heating up, and this means outdoor and water activities, backyard barbecues, and of course, family trips. But it also means keeping track of the weather to make sure your plans aren't ruined or you or your family are not at risk for extreme weather events. So, how do you stay ready, right? Joining us today live from AccuWeather's Global Weather Center is Jonathan Porter, Chief Meteorologist at AccuWeather. Jonathan, it's always good to see you, man. Welcome back to Inside South Florida.
Hey, Jason, great to be with you.
Let's talk extreme weather. We know that hurricane season is just days away here in Miami. And what does extreme weather outlook? What does the outlook look for our area? And how can we plan ahead to take the necessary precautions to keep everyone safe?
All right. Well, we certainly know here in South Florida, we're used to dealing with hurricane threats, and certainly knowing about the value of preparing in advance for hurricanes. Unfortunately, we are looking for yet again another very active hurricane season, coming off of last hurricane season, which was a record number of 30 tropical storms and hurricanes. We had so many storms last year, Jason, that we ended up having to go to the Greek alphabet, the backup list for names, with unfortunately 12 direct U.S. impacts. So while we don't think it's going to be that busy this particular year, we are expecting an above normal year in terms of hurricanes here, with some of the atmosphere and ocean parameters coming together to produce that above normal season. We're expecting 16 to 20 named storms in the Atlantic Ocean, 7 to 10 of which can become hurricanes, and potentially 3 to 5 direct U.S. impacts. So that does really highlight the importance of, as always in South Florida, being prepared, using the AccuWeather tools to constantly monitor what's going on in the Atlantic Ocean and watch those threats to see if any of them end up heading towards South Florida, because that's always a risk in any year.
Wow, good to know, Jonathan. Can you give us a sneak peek at AccuWeather's network special report, the Hurricane 2021 Preparing for the Season? I know that's something that's really important for you guys.
Well, we're really excited about it. This is our second annual season preparation program. We heard from a lot of viewers last year that said it helped them really think about how to prepare and get ready. It's going to be debuting June 1st, 8 p.m. Check your local listings for the AccuWeather network. And we're going to be talking with our experts here at AccuWeather. We have over 125 meteorologists here at AccuWeather and several that specialize on making those predictions for the hurricane season. We're going to talk about what impacts we're expecting. We're also going to talk with local leaders and people in communities that have been hard hit by hurricanes, unfortunately, over the last several years, to get their input and get their ideas and their tips for preparing and how hurricanes have affected them. And very importantly, we're also going to talk with a pet expert to tell us about how hurricanes and other severe weather affect our furry friends. Hey, they're members of the family, and we got to make sure that they're prepared as well. So that's going to be another aspect that we're going to be looking at on the AccuWeather network. Hurricane Preparation Special debuting on June 1st, 8 p.m. on the AccuWeather network. Really excited about having that be another way for people in South Florida to get prepared for the hurricane season, because, Jason, a little bit of planning goes a long way in terms of thinking about if you need to evacuate, where might you go, making sure you have the right supplies at your home in case you need to be at home for several days during a hurricane threat.
I couldn't agree more, Jonathan. And also, it gives that level of confidence and security to know that you are being proactive versus reactive, as we've seen in the past with major storms here in South Florida and across the southeastern seaboard. Preparedness is key. You know, we've been indoors for a while now, and we're eager to get back out and experience the beautiful weather here in South Florida. What tips and free weather tools, because you mentioned tools earlier, can you give us to get the most from the summer while still staying safe?
Well, that's the key thing, is to stay safe, but also have fun. And there are so many great things to do across South Florida, and so many wonderful outdoor activities. I know people are really excited about getting back to those safely this summer. So a couple of tips I would have on that. And these are things that are available on AccuWeather.com. Also, our free AccuWeather mobile app, which you can download out of the Apple Store or Google Play on Android. And also the AccuWeather television network, where we constantly are having your latest local forecast. So a couple of specific things. One is our MinuteCast feature, which people across South Florida love, because weather can turn from fair to foul very quickly. And we let you know when rain is going to start and end at your specific address. out from now till through the next 4 hours. So that's a great tool for planning your activities. Another thing in South Florida is the heat and humidity. We know that can get oppressive at times. The
Yeah.
AccuWeather real feel temperature helps you to understand what does it really feel like outside, both in the sun and in the shade, so you can better plan when you need to get water or take breaks when you're doing outdoor activities. And another very important thing is to turn on your push notifications in the AccuWeather app. We immediately send you warnings, government warnings when they're issued for your community. It can save your life. We've had people tell us that our warnings from our app woke them up to a dangerous tornado or flash flood threat in the middle of the night. So it's another way to stay safe this summer. All those tools available to you for free through our products.
I use the AccuWeather app religiously daily, so I can attest to the tools. They are wonderful, and they are definitely up to date, up to the minute, and do an incredible job of keeping us abreast of our environment and what's going on outside of our front doors. So for everything on the show, AccuWeather.com, and also the special Hurricane 2021 Preparing for the Season debuts 8 p.m. June 1st on the AccuWeather channel. Jonathan Porter, Chief Meteorologist at AccuWeather. Man, thank you for this incredible information. Good to know, and I can see a lot of our viewers at home are breathing a sigh of relief, knowing that they have a resource to get everything they need in regards to weather and hurricane season that's fastly approaching.
Well, that's great. Thanks for having us. And that's the key. That's the key, I think, is just to be prepared and be aware of what weather threats are out there. It doesn't have to interfere with having a great time during the summer, but we make these tools available. And you'll also be able to, throughout hurricane season, new map tools within the AccuWeather mobile app to be able to track those hurricanes even way out in the Atlantic Ocean, so you can stay aware, be the most weather-aware person in your family or group of friends. Do that with our AccuWeather products. Thanks so much.